Hello everyone, Underground Geek here, and welcome to another night of horror-themed comics for this month. I want to let you in on my friends that's going to be helping me with the videos here. Of course, from last night, Brooklyn and Lexington. And so my friends and I are going to tell you about a new comic. Now, if you watched the last video, last time we did Penny Dreadful. And if you want to see that video, look back in my past videos with the horror-themed comics. So tonight I want to do Self-Storage number 3. Now what I did was I purchased a whole bunch of horror comics so I could pick through and pick the best ones to do each night. I don't know if I'm going to do one every night or maybe every couple of nights, maybe 3 or 4. We'll see how that goes according to how much you like these videos. What do you think, Brooklyn? You think every night? I don't know. Brooklyn says he's kind of busy on Thursdays. That's his Pilates night. But, so this is Self-Storage number 3. I had no idea what this comic was, but it looked scary. So, there you go. So, this comic is written and created by Clay McLeod Chapman, illustrated by Matt Timpson, lettered by Eugenio Perez Jr. And you've got a couple of founders here, and it says Michael Bay was one of the founders. I don't know what that means, but that would be kind of funny if if he had something to do with this comic. But anyway, so we start out here, and this guy is washing blood off of his arms and hands into the sink. And his friend comes in to check on him. So from there, they get into an argument. And he says, "I'm calling the police. Just hold on a sec. What do you hear me out? There's nothing to hear. There could be, you know, a little conversation in all this." He says, "You want to make money off her? What's wrong with you? Did you see Walt? Did you see what she did to him? Do you know what we're dealing with? I'm sure you don't." And so he says, "No one finds out about her. Absolutely. We can't let that get that out of hand. We got to keep it contained." So what are they talking about? I don't know. So then he goes and starts looking through these files at all the people that have purchased a storage unit. And as he's looking through there, the guy's talking. He says, "I'm not saying one way or another or anything, but whoever puts her there in the first place probably didn't want her getting out. I'd ask that guy how much it's worth keeping his little secret." So obviously this guy is just in for money. He kind of looks like Tom Brevoort. It says he's looking through there and he finds the file Perryman, number 83. We see Dr. Gerald Perryman. And then we see what's in the storage unit. So from there on, he goes to his apartment, and apparently this is an ex-girlfriend or something. I was a little bit thrown off because the way this person draws females, he draws them a lot the same, so I almost thought that like this was a flashback or something. So she scares him. She says, "I still have my key," and he says, "I'd like that back, please." So they start getting into an argument. She said, "I'm sorry for what I said. I was being nasty, and look, you said it's over, so it's over. Bygones be bygones." You know, obviously he's trying to get rid of her. And she says, "That's it. Time to scrape the last year of our life? Well, if it were going by your schedule, it's only been 11 months. You're seeing someone else, aren't you?" This is very realistic to how something might go. And then, "You are, aren't you? Is that where you've been the last few nights?" "No, and even if I had, it wouldn't be any of your dang business." "Who is she?" "No one, you know." Satisfied, she says, "You don't have any friends of your own. The only people you know are the people I've introduced you to. Is it Julie? You're sleeping with Julie, aren't you?" She says, "I'm not sleeping with anyone." And then her face changes. He says, but there's someone else. Would you stop? I'm not seeing Julie or any of your annoying friends. He says, I've been with my boys. Boys, you mean Walt and Jimmy? Are you kidding? You hate them. They're not that bad. It's very much like an actual relationship. And then we cut to this. We know something's up. Oh, somebody's shooting something at this guy. Bullseye, bullseye. So they've actually set up a little wall. These two guys that work there set up a little wall, and they're actually shooting the zombie in the head with paintballs. And he says, it's 5-2, Semper Fi. He says, he keeps moving around on me. You're cheating, I know it. He says, aim for the head. Of course. He says, would you shut up? I can't concentrate with your yammering. Double or nothing says you miss. So he shoots at it and says, dang it, every freaking time. Did you see that? Totally sidestepped me. Foul ball, man. He says, game over, my friend. Pay up. Highway robbery. Sorry, bet's a bet. Yeah, that's the last time I play against. Uh-oh. And then he's trying to get over the wall at him. Ah. And so then he takes the paintball gun and starts shooting it into the zombie's mouth. He says, that doesn't count. Yeah, it does. I hit him, didn't I? Close range. You need at least 10 feet between you and the target. Since when we make that a rule? So while they're arguing, he tries to come through a wall again, and they shoot him again in the face multiple times. So from then on, they start arguing again. They're reloading their guns. He says, so what do you think's going on here? Are we at the end of days or what? Chemical warfare, man, seen a million times. Government tests some stuff out on a human guinea pig, pumps them full of toxins, seeing if they can create one of them super soldiers. He says, you're saying she's a super soldier? Yeah, right. And so why didn't they just, I don't know, throw her away? Why keep her here? All I know is somebody's going to make a man offer, take her down to the news station and watch the lid get blown clear off. He said, where's Walt? So they let the zombie get away. Bunch of idiots. So then you have this family coming to the storage unit. It says, Patrick, don't go far. Vroom. It says, 10 minutes, Patrick. We're leaving with or without you. Really, Tom? I'm letting your mom hold this one over. I'm not letting your mom hold this over my head. If she wants her china back so badly, she can have it. Said it's a family heirloom. My great-grandmother gave it to her daughter. Then she gave it to her daughter in 9 minutes and counting. So the boy's watching the crows. The crows is like an omen almost, or maybe they're buzzards. So from then on, we get this creepy little statue here in front of the home. And the dude is actually went and he's visiting the home of the guy that rented the unit. So as he's waiting for the old lady to come down, she says, that's a 18th century gaming counter, handcrafted. It's been in my family for centuries, as far as I can remember. And he introduces himself, Christopher Smith. It's been ages since I've entertained guests that were, there was a time when my husband would have colleagues over at all hours, night and day. So as they're talking there, we cut back to the family at the storage unit. And as they're arguing, Walt comes up behind them. Says, there you are. Thought you guys might have been closed. My wife's misplaced our account information. Can't remember what number our unit was. Think it was 50. And so he's like, something's coming. Something's not right about this guy. He says, what the heck? Ah! And he jumps all over and tears a piece of his neck out. Gross. But awesome. So then we come back to Chris talking to the old lady. She's helping him down. And says, turns out Mr. Perryman had a few prepaid accounts that were still in operation until recently. He'd been renting a storage unit from storage unit. This is the first I've heard anything about it. So as they're talking more and more, it was very strange because he rented that storage unit. It was very far away from the home when there was actually many other storage units that he could have rented closer by. So that's when he says, she says, what was in it? He goes, paperwork, bits and pieces, things he couldn't let go of. Recognize that person? So then we cut back and the family's being attacked by the zombie. So this is where it's funny. He says, ma'am, please keep it. Thomas, everything's going to be just fine, please. And he says, break it up, you two, break it up. He was tearing his neck out, dude. So then Chris is like, who is this? That's our daughter, Jessica. Daughter? She ran away shortly after that photograph was taken. Of course she did. How long ago was that? 10 years, I think. Maybe more. Could have been yesterday, really. And no word from her since at all? Jessica didn't approve of her father's work, always sabotaging his projects one way or another. Shame, really. He loved her so much. Then one day she just up and disappeared without saying goodbye. Gerald was destroyed. He was never quite the same after she vanished. He loved her so much. Daddy's little girl. I'm sorry, that type of work. What type of work did your husband do, Miss Ferryman? Oh, forgive me, I thought you knew. Corporeal reanimation, of course. So, at this point, it's dire straits for the husband. If Chris catches wind that we let Walt out, we're in deep crap. Gotta do something, I guess. Any ideas? I'm all ears. Still got Walt's keys on you? So then they start dragging the dude away. Put him in the storage unit. And then once they've got both of them, got him in the storage unit, says, geez, this guy's heavy. What about the wife? Where's the wife? Oh, man. So then they go back. It says, ma'am, oh, woo, there you are. Ma'am, would you please follow me, ma'am? Hello. So she helps her up. Tom, just wait right here, okay? Just gonna call an ambulance for her husband, okay? Tom, honey. That's it. We'll be right back. And then they slam the door on her and lock her in there. She says, wait, what's going on? We're still in here. I can't see. I can't. Thomas, honey, can you hear me? Are you okay? Maybe you should stay down. Please don't get... Ah! Ma'am, everything okay in there? No way. So they actually locked her in there with the zombie. And so then, next issue is number 4. Looking pretty scary. Both the parents are zombies and the boy's all that's left. So as I'm looking through here, there's other comics that they have that they do that are horror comics apparently. 6, Bad Moon Rising, Humbug. But then they have this weird little card that you get, and you can actually like take it out, and you can go use it on your phone, and it like activates more content. 451 is the company. I thought that was kind of weird and kind of neat, I guess. Is that not? Have you guys ever seen something like that? It's a little strange. Ah! Scared me. So what do you guys think about this comic? I think it's pretty cool. It could have used a little bit more zombies, but, you know, hey. So let's read the story here as it talks previously. Chris Smith's purchases access to abandoned self-storage sight unseen so he can sell whatever he finds inside. Okay, so he sells them. His latest acquisition could prove to be more than he can handle. And inside 83 is something unlike anything he's ever seen, and her name is Jessica. Now what will Chris do with a storage container that houses such a creature? And with no money coming from his latest unit, will Chris be able to pay his rent for this month? Very interesting. Tell me if you're already reading this comic and if it gets any better. I may get more copies. I don't usually do horror comics, but I thought it'd be a good chance this month to do this. You know, I'm trying to make the channel more exciting, do things that you might want, so any kind of suggestions would be good. But tell me what you think about this so far. What did you think, Brooklyn? Did you like it? What about you, Lexington? Lexington liked it. Brooklyn, he's still on the fence. Who cares what you think? You're a vegan. Anyway, so tell me, guys, what you think about this. Hit the like button, hit the thumbs up button, hit the notification button so you don't miss any of my videos. And tell me about this 451 card here, this craziness here, if you've done this. And tell me what you think about Michael Bay being one of the founders of this thing. Is that not crazy? 451 burn. Alright guys, hope you liked this week's or tonight's horror video, and I may do another one tomorrow night depending on how much you like this one. Alright guys, I'll see you later. Bye Brooklyn.